that's where you see about the strengthening the need for transfer of learning. We initially approached that university that we were working with, that we were partnering with at that time, and asked them to develop a research, an evaluation component to the program. But as you can imagine, at that time it was a smaller university, and they did not actually have the structure or the capacity within their system to provide that type of service that we were asking for. We also asked them to work with us in strengthening our transfer of learning component, which of course, as you all know, relates to participants learning in the classroom and then taking what they learned in the classroom and applying it to situations in the field. We still, again, ran into a situation where what we were asking for was something that was hard for that university, given their size and structure, to be able to provide that advancement in the type of programming that we wanted. So this is what kind of brought us to starting to look at growing the program, but growing it, going in a different direction. Our stakeholders, being the county children youth administrators, our private providers, foster parents, and other individuals really wanted us to look at other options in universities for how we could grow this program and go in the direction that we felt we needed to go. So that's what we did. We approached about 7 universities, including in Pennsylvania we have a system called the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education. They're more of a provider of higher education for the Commonwealth, and they're responsible for the provision of the instructions for those 14 state-owned schools that we have in our state with undergraduate and graduate programs. After discussing what we were looking for, what we wanted, what our needs were, the results of the evaluation that we had, we were clear with all of those universities that we approached in that system of higher education that there were certain requirements that we knew we needed as we moved forward with this program. We needed to have an institution that had a school of social work. We found that it was very important, or we felt that it was very important, that whoever it is that entered this partnership with us was willing to put up some funds themselves. They were going to put up a percentage of the funds, of those indirect costs. So we were looking for, of course, which institution was going to give us the most money, since this is a partnership. And we also wanted to be able to connect a continuum of child welfare programs so that we could make this work. From all of those efforts and